family, friends, and followers. I am here again with another in the first of a series entitled It's All About the Natural Way. Today's show is going to focus on 6 amazing herbs for the season, and I'm going to be discussing tinctures. We know that we can use herbs in the form of teas, capsules, tinctures, extracts, and many other ways. But today we're going to talk about tinctures. If you've been keeping up with us, my husband and I started last year doing some foraging. We were out in nature, and in our walk in nature, we found that there were so many beautiful things in the form of plants that nature had to offer. So we went back home and we got out books, we watched videos, and we identified these plants and we dried, we tinctured, we powdered so many offerings from nature. So we're going to give you, I'm going to give you 6 herbs in the form of tinctures that can help you for this season. And the first one that I'd like to talk about is ginkgo biloba, the ginkgo leaf. Now, this is a very beautiful tree. The ginkgo leaf is shaped like the brainstem. And most of the plants in nature have what we call doctrines of signature. That means whatever that plant looks like, it's going to take care of that particular part of our body. So let's look at ginkgo biloba. Now, as I said, it's shaped like the brainstem. First of all, ginkgo biloba is anti-inflammatory. It improves circulation and heart function. It improves brain function. It reduces anxiety, and it supports vision and eye health. That's the ginkgo biloba. And if you chose to purchase this from us, because we do make this, it has on the bottle how often you should dose. The next wonderful herb, gifts from nature, that we would like to talk about is stinging nettle. Now, when we were out foraging the stinging nettle, if you look at the leaves of the stinging nettle, you will see little hairs. Those little hairs are givers of antihistamines. You touch it, you're going to immediately find out that there is an itch. But the itch is not anything that's detrimental or harmful to the body. As I said, it gives off antihistamines. Now, what is the stinging nettle good for? It treats anemia. It treats painful joints and muscles. It's good for gout, arthritis, and insect bites. And it's also very good for hay fever and allergies. That's the gift of stinging nettle. And it's also good for the prostate. Very, very good for the prostate. And as I said, don't take my word as I talk about these things. You can just do research, Google, and it tells you what these things do. Next, let's talk about amaranth. Now, amaranth is also a very beautiful plant. When you go out into the wild, you find that it grows very, very, very tall. It has stalks, and it has little seeds in the flowers. It's a very, very tasty tincture. It's a superfood. It's anti-inflammatory. It's a good source of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, K, B5, B6, folate, niacin, and riboflavins. Very, very rich. It also gives minerals calcium, magnesium, zinc, potassium, copper, and phosphorus. And the main thing, it boosts immunity. That's our gift from nature, the amaranth. Let's move on to talk about mullein. Now, if again you watched our video, you will see that the mullein plant looks like a big tobacco plant. This was the origin of the tobacco plant. Um, it back in the day, it was used as toilet paper. They used the stem as a torch because it was so strong and powerful that you could light it. And back in the day, they used it as a torch in the dark. But let's talk about the benefit of this tincture. It supports upper respiratory function. It's a lung cleanser. It fights flu, coughs, bronchitis, and sore throat. That's the gift from nature, our mullein. Then we move on to goldenrod. Now, goldenrod is very, very beautiful. And at this time of the year is when it begins to reproduce. You go out into the wild and you see a lot of yellow flowers. It's often confused with ragweed, but it has some very, very powerful medicinal benefits. Again, it's anti-inflammatory, it's antifungal, it aids in reducing swelling, it aids in reducing pain. It's a treatment for UTI. It's a diuretic. They did a powerful study on rats, and they found that rats with cancer had a very, very powerful indication of the cancer cells being suppressed. So the goldenrod extract suppresses the growth of cancer cells. It relieves upper respiratory congestion during the time of allergies and flus. And the last, but not the least, is our white pine needle tincture. Now, we use all of the tinctures that's mentioned, but I have to say, with the power that's exhibited in all of the other tinctures, this pine needle tincture is a favorite. It has so many benefits, so many benefits. It's called a full body tonic. It has benefits for the entire body, but it's anti-parasitic. It kills the worms. It's analgesic. It calms the cells in the body. It's antibacterial. It's antifungal, antimicrobial, antiseptic, antiviral, antitussive. It helps during coughs. It's a decongestant. It detoxifies. It's a diuretic. It's an expectorant. It's an immunomodulator. It helps that immune system fight off things that are harmful. And it's a restorative and anti-tumor herb. This is a very powerful herb. My husband and I have been taking it for the past 2.5 years. And I have to say, I have to be honest, we have not had an inkling of symptoms of a cold or any other ailment. So there you have the 6 amazing herbs for the season. If you have questions, we've done videos on all of the herbs that I've mentioned, except the pine needle, and that will be coming soon. But go to our site, and look up if you want to see what each of these beautiful gifts from nature look like. We're out in the wild and you can see what it is that they look like. And along with that, I'm talking about the benefits that each provide. So you can visit us at www.uniquely4you, that's UNIQUELYFOR, the letter U, uniquely4you.com. We would like for you to like, share, and go to our Patreon as well. And if you so desire to help us as we bring to you information that you might not know about getting back to nature, please join us. And let's keep in mind, being healthy and being well is not a medical fix, but a way of living. It composes being healthy in the body, in the mind, in the spirit, and enjoy your journey towards being well. We're in a season of everything being contagious, almost everything. We're coming across things that we can catch. But let's make health and wellness contagious. Don't just catch it from someone, be a carrier. Everywhere you go, people you meet, when you get a chance, when you get an opportunity, share concerns about being well, being healthy, so that we can have a joyous journey along our path of life. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that I've said something that has helped you along the way, and I'm going to be bringing you more videos, short videos on It's All About the Natural Way. See you next time. Peace and love.